law enforcement officials on high alert in Mpumalanga as traffic volumes have increased significantly over the past couple of days, at least in the province's major routes. The N4 National Toll, or the N4 toll route, I beg your pardon, is one of the busiest roads in the province as many people travel to Mozambique. Newzroom Afrika's Mweli Masilela is actually at the Lebombo Border Post for us, monitoring the situation there. He's live to us as we speak. And Mweli, I imagine as the traffic, as the festive season, I beg your pardon, gets fully underway, some of the traffic there may be increasing. What are you able to see at this stage?
I can say that traffic officers as well as members of the police service are leaving nothing to chance. As we have mentioned, the issue of road crashes. Mpumalanga as well recorded 2 major crashes in the past 3 days, one happening on the R38 near Barberton, as well as the other one occurring there in Kwaggafontein, where about 9 lives were lost and 6 lives were lost in Barberton. So that's one of the biggest concerns for authorities. But unfortunately, what we are seeing, especially on the N4, there is a lot of motorists on the road, and there are those vehicles that are overloaded traveling towards the Lebombo Border Post to Mozambique, and most of those vehicles are breaking down along the road, which is a concern for law enforcement officers here. We are told that even yesterday the roads were very busy. Traffic authorities are saying that in some of the routes they were recording about 1,000 vehicles per hour that are traveling on those roads. So that is why they are out in full force. But at least here at the Lebombo Border Post, as much as the border is very busy, as you know, that this is the second busiest border post after Bait Bridge, but at least police have managed to control the situation here, even though there are some delays, but at least traffic is moving. Another point, that we are also noticing, which is a matter that was highlighted by the Police Minister, General Begitele, when he was here a few days ago, is we are continuing to see some people crossing, especially now into Mozambique, illegally, and it looks like this is something that has been happening for a long time, but it's still not resolved. So those are some of the things that we will put across as we engage some of the officials that are expected to visit the Lebombo Border Post this morning.
Mweli, is around people being able to enter in and out the country illegally. I wonder whether or not that long-standing matter has been resolved as we anticipate those traffic volumes to increase.
If you can please repeat your question, Ayanda.
Mweli, I was just alluding to the fact that in some instances we've been able to see people enter and leave the country illegally around the vicinity of that border post. How much of that, from your vantage point, is still able to take place as we anticipate these traffic volumes to increase?
Ayanda, this is something that is happening. It's something that I've observed since I arrived here at around 10 a.m. and it is happening on both sides, this side on my left as well as on my right side. And it looks like they are now doing it with impunity, because they are exchanging some money just in broad daylight here. So I think that is one matter that we need to seek clarity from the side of the South African Police Service. And looking into the issue of cross-border crime, we know that just a few weeks ago, the Home Affairs Minister, Dr. Aaron Mtoledi, was here at the Lebombo Border Post, and during that time, when he visited the border, some of the officials at the border post were arrested in his presence. Those people include some immigration officers as well as police officers, and some hawker that is said to be the one who is facilitating all those criminal activities, because we know that in some instances, according to the Minister of Home Affairs, there are some passports that are stamped of foreign nationals to say that they have left the country when they are still inside the country, and that presents a huge problem, according to the Minister, Dr. Aaron Mtoledi, because you find that these people commit crimes, and according to the documentation, it's telling us that they are outside the country when they are still inside the country. So those are some of the issues, especially here at the Lebombo Border Post. We know that this thing of crossing illegally, Ayanda, it's not only happening on the Mozambican side. We know that also our borders near Eswatini, there are still some people there who are crossing illegally as well. And the Minister of Police promised when he was here just a few days ago to say that they will make some visits to those border posts to try and see as to what is it that they can do as a department to put that matter to rest. Ayanda.
Mweli Masilela, live to us there from the Lebombo Border Post. Mweli, thanks very much indeed.